Cuties. This is Hyma from Hyma's Adore Cuties. I hope everybody's doing well this wonderful Sunday. And, you're enjoying life. You're enjoying your moments of meditation and your times. And not allowing anyone to steal your joy. Because that's not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to have anyone to steal our joy. We're trying to go on day by day as God would have us to go and be happy and be joyous. The reason I'm here today is because I had just introduced my other little baby, which was the Felicia sculpt that I named Promise Panay. And she is 18 inches and she is such a little cutie. But I was telling you all that I had also been looking at another sculpt that I wanted so very badly, which is the Bettie sculpt by Adrie Stoete. And I had been looking at different versions of it, but I finally found one that was in the African American skin tone that, yes, was already a painted kit. And I have put it together because this was like a doll that I wanted. I did get a little mini silicone. She's like a Caucasian skin tone, and she is a image of the Bettie sculpt, but I wanted the Bettie sculpt. So I went on to AliExpress and I found it. I found the one that I wanted, and I have her. I received her. I have weighed her now. Her ears have been pierced. She has been weighted the way I want, which I'm still kind of doing different things with her because I'm still kind of not satisfied with how her neck is moving, even though it's as mobile as I want it to be, because I like to weight my baby's heads so that they're the way and feel wobbly like I want, and which she is. But I have named her Oyen Consula. Her name is Oyen, which is a Nigerian name, and I just thought it fit her perfectly. There was a co-worker of mine, and she was from Nigeria, and she named her daughter that, and I had always loved that name. And then when I looked at this baby, that's what I saw. So to introduce to you all my new baby, which is the Bettie sculpt, Oyen. Okay, here she is, and she has on a little 4th of July outfit. I put this on her because this was one of the look at her. Oh my goodness, she's adorable. And she does have brown eyes. I've seen some that have the blue eyes, but Oyen's eyes are brown. Here she is, and she has a little red bow in. I couldn't find her red socks, so I put on the little white ones. And this is like a little romper. But this is what I'm talking about her head. And I can still feel like a ridge right here, even though her head is moving exactly the way I want it to. But I feel like it's just too wobbly because it doesn't seem like it's secured under the polyfill like it should. She does have she does have glass beads. I'm sorry. She has glass beads in her limbs, and she is weighted. Her head is weighted with glass beads, and then in her body she has polyfill and poly pellets. I am getting used to the way I like the feel of the body with poly pellets. It makes them feel more natural, like a real baby, and the weighting of the head with the glass beads to get it just what I want, it's just been amazing. And if you can see how she moves, look how she moves. Look at her and her legs. She moves. She is so cute. And see her head. Look how her head moves to the side. Which I like that, but I just don't like the fact. Well, you can kind of consider it like if it was a baby's neck being very, very delicate. That's why you have to constantly support their head. But this is my little Oyen. She is 18 inches. I have not weighed her yet because I have weighed her and I have done it like 3 times because it was a certain feel that I wanted, and then like I was telling you about her head. So I'm gonna weigh her again, and then I'll do a posting letting you know what her weight is. But right now she has her ears pierced. There she is. She's gotten her hair done. I did wet it real good. It had like a curly hue to it, but it was not this curly. But I wet it real good and put a conditioner in it. And with the conditioner, you can see, and then I trimmed a little bit of the, I call it split ends for the reborn babies, but because she did come rooted, the kit was rooted, and then I just, you know, went through, and I always kind of go through my baby's hairs. And then this is her hair on this side. These are her limbs right here. She's got the little hand, and then her feet, which, let me take her sock off. You can see her feet. She's got her little toes are tipped, and her nails are tipped. But she's so adorable, and I have just been waiting for her. And it's so crazy because I ordered her, and it did not take her long to get here because she was at a local warehouse. So that was really nice. I didn't have to wait a long time to get her, and I'm just so excited to have her. But everybody, this is my sweet little girl, the Bettie sculpt. And that's the Bettie Bettie sculpt, because there is a Bettie Betty sculpt that is by Natalie Blick, but this is Bettie Bettie by Adrie, Adrie Stoete. So guys, here she is. I did not want to come here long. I just wanted to come to introduce her to you, my newest addition. And she and Promise are going to be in some pictures together. I am just enjoying the two of them. And like, I love the Felicia sculpt, but this is the sculpt that I have been waiting for a while, because I wanted it the way, you know, the way I wanted it, and I found her, and I'm so glad. But guys, you have a wonderful Sunday. As always, remember, do not allow anyone to steal your joy. It is yours. God gave it to you, and we are here to give him glory, not to sit back here and worry about things that people say about us, or even worry about things that sometimes people try to do to us. That's not for us to worry about. He said the battle is not yours, it's his. So we give it to the Lord and let him work it out. And that is what we need to do. All right, guys, until the next time, Ham's Adorable Cuties is out, and Oyen and I say bye-bye for now. Look at her. Look how she moves in your arm. She's so adorable. All right, guys, I'll see you guys on the next round. Bye-bye.